Ladies and gents, welcome to the Wednesday night Hotel Cladhan Falkirk on the 15th of July. I'm the first one here so far, well, apart from the others. I wonder where everybody is. Set up and it comes up. I'll stick with the pocket to see the batteries, which just so happen to be at 100% on both of them. Well, not mine, but I've already got the alarm set for me.
weather for today.
Oh, aye, definitely. Right, we need to hear you on either side. So we'll save some battery. Right, ladies and gents, that's us got a couple of folks starting to end now. New wheels?
No,
Never seen you with them before?
only had them up here once before.
Well, there's no always the best weather for it, is it?
Aye. No, I've had that. I've had them 6 years, man. Not that brand new. Not brand new. No, no. I can't see myself trying to get a car for that, man. Unless it's brand new, man. I think the less miles. Possibly
I'm the only member of my family that's not got his bike licence. Alright, used to drive bikes abroad with your car
It's
licence.
never too late.
Well, there was a police officer saying the exact same thing a couple of weeks ago.
How you get caught on, man?
No, up here.
Aye, up here.
See I don't know if you watch the streams.
What a game.
Facebook might come up here and ask them use up with them. I'm going to do motorbikes and that's that. The next thing
I
you
don't
know.
look at it that way at all.
That's what most folk think.
It's self-satisfying.
No. But if they do watch it, they'll hear all the talking about the road and stuff.
Some of them doing my tits big time. But no, just back to the Italian Alps. Bormio. What a fucking place. You just get into it, man. You've got to go to what's called the Stelvio Pass. And if you're fucking about, you should do a couple of wee searches on Stelvio Pass. When I came out it was late at night and I'd done a couple of 100 miles and I had a full load on. Oh, it was a fucking challenge.
And the one like the Italian job where you get pushed off the side?
Aye.
That's still the first one?
Aye. But once I got to where I was going and through it a few times the next day, I've been all over good upon it.
I've never been.
Swiss Alps is my favourite. I've been there.
The only part Spain, Portugal, part of Europe. Part
Spain's no bad. Pyrenees, I've been in Pyrenees between France and Spain. That's not bad there. Croatia, I've been in Dubrovnik. I just noticed the day Dubrovnik was 34 degrees. When I was in Dubrovnik, I had the trunks, shoes right at the top of the panniers all the time. So that you can go. No, I just stored it in the draft of a hat. I was my own firm, I could just pull the fucking kegs off.
I've never been what's it, mainly Portugal, mainland, Costa del Sol, but I never went to the Balearics, Cyprus,
See, it's a
Fair Islands.
a few 100 mile on that's a piece of pish. I've got to get a lot of gigs in on Europe.
See, I'd probably struggle with a height there.
Aye. Well,
Because I'm gravitationally challenged, I'm a wee bit shorter than you.
Aye. You can get one for road, you can get lower suspensions and everything. Rear seats. Don't get me wrong, I've dropped it a few times, but always stationary. Stelvio Pass, I'll tell you what everybody feels with. See, you're coming up or down, you see a motor or something, well, you've got to stop you've got to be ready to give out. When you go like that, because it's shaped like that, your foot here goes down a bit more than this one, and your knee goes wide and your big one.
I'd go like that.
Actually get something.
Doing a bit of ballerina.
The guy sits at one of the bends and takes pictures. Aye. See these ones you can get for the bike? That can I follow you? Pick it up. Aye, exactly that. Aye.
Even my wee one.
No, I've seen a few of them, man. Aye, I've seen them. I've seen reviews of them boys, bikers doing them, picking it up, driving it. Pictures.
Mind you, I fancy the new 360 one. Doesn't it matter what way you go to it, you're framed right?
My hod's not talking for just that on my hod's £500. Because I've got it, you can get it for 200. But I've got that on all day.
You bought it?
Because I've got it on all day. Same with the fucking gear. You start halfway and then before you know it, you're down the fucking line for the brake it. Just to keep you dry.
You've not got a set of airbags yet?
No. Can't start wearing them right now. See them, I haven't got it. No. me up to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But as I say, I'm never in that idea of being never did that.
What? Getting the drone to follow you, that idea? Aye.
That was some sentence they boys got today, man. You see it?
No, what was that about?
They ones that raped her in the last of the beach.
Hopefully you get a good time.
They get a total of 70 years.
Right.
Yeah, the next man will get practically fuck all here. You might a couple of bits.
I'm eating a mint now.
Aye. The next man that gives up will practically get fuck all.
Well, you never know. Doesn't matter what denomination, whatever you are. If you're a wrong'un, especially raping woman, you're a wrong'un. And they need to be dealt with.
That was the cunts that the guy grabbed the bird in front of his pals. He came to Brighton Beach, I think it was.
Aye.
And
I
once
heard about
the
that one a while ago.
the three of them raped her. Well,
No.
20 odd fucking years.
Well, fair play. Where's the judge?
Another great night tonight.
Yeah. Aye, good. Wait, when you put your tripod there, it was knocked over, didn't it?
Eh?
Put your tripod knocked over before that.
I got the tripod
Aye.
knocked over. That was my
At the base of the
Aye, and the tilt. No pen, no pen in here. time.
That's good.
I mean, aye. No, but that's basically just this one inspector has got a beanies on it. Alan Gilbert. I think he's Martin, I think it is. That was who was on duty when the camera got damaged. We came back 35 events later. And that's when it was tight. It was quick, right? It was quick, you know, and that's when it decided 35 events later, 35 successful events later, you've got to be moved. You know, and that just doesn't.
I thought maybe you'd asked for it.
No, I didn't ask for it. I mean, the next week after that happened, they even put for me there,
Right.
and I told them that's just causing obstructions. That's not needed. You know what I mean? It now gets secured, so that mitigates anybody coming up and kicking it like they tried. And it's no going to fall down in a hurry.
Absolutely.
That's when it's secured. The only way they'll be able to damage it is if they come up and
Scalp it.
maliciously damage it.
What other stuff do you film? Other events like this, or?
I've done a few other protests. I mean, I film mainly thrones and castles and this and that thing. That's what I prefer to do, go in and fan about the woods and that. The channel was started up at the request of the Bayside here. Right? I started just doing a drone for myself, filmed there, and then they kept asking me, where can we see it? So the channel started up, so basically they've put me as the official media man for Bayside. Started off being mainly Quakers for Peace. Organisations that come up with this side that were asking me. So that's why it was set up. That's why. Because I'm into that history. So you've got to learn a few things first, then go into the mistakes, repeat the same mistakes. So
Have you got enough sort of followers and stuff online to monetize it, or is it?
I could be monetised, but I'm not here to be monetised. But at the end of the day, it's not about the money, it's about the content and stuff.
No, I wasn't. I was just asking. It's obviously a popular thing to do.
The views can go up and down. Most of it in one stream, 10,500. But even if I was to get monetised, I wouldn't see much of it.
I've
They play the music.
No, actually, it's called copyright. You'd have to.
So there's no point me fighting to monetise it. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm just going to go, oh, give me this, give me that, give me this.
I presume you can't edit it.
If I was to edit it, that would mean I'd hate to mute the full beat.
Just mute it all.
So, most
Just type mute the music.
you couldn't. I mean, alright, tonight, it's music. So, tonight would be there's one at a time, and if you wanted it, just try to see if the lady is up. She's asking for the ground elder on Saturday. One of the protesters, I dared them that my house is infested with ground elder. Don't know if you know what that is. No, it's no moss. It's a herb stroke food stock, right? So the carrot family. Right.
How do you know that?
How did I get that? It's what
Carried
most
on
folk.
the wind.
No, the Romans brought it here. That was one of the food stock they brought here when they invaded. And they get this for that. I mean, infested it. They brought her up a wee bit of freshly cut stuff at the bottom. So,
Mint?
eh?
What's about mint or?
Aye, that is mint. No, there's the ground elder there. Alright, they're baby shoots.
Management to have some sort of
Healing
medicinal value.
Good for gout, rheumatism, arthritis, digestive aids, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. Nature's briefing.
You know that?
Right. I've had to come up a couple of times with something, like I say. Alright, I'm eating it myself, so I'm not saying nothing. It's open.
That's a bit herbal.
It's blessed as a herb. Ground elder health benefits. Detoxification, digestive support. Like I say, another name for it is goutweed. Goutweed because it's good for the gout. You can cook it, aids, pastas, pestos, this, that and that thing. You can eat young shoots, especially the greener ones, just like salad. And I've made pestos and all sorts of things with it. I've made soup with it so far.
Try monetising that.
Well,
If that doesn't work out, a little stall at the farmer's market.
well, you're not the first person to say that. You know,
There you go then.
it might actually be a thing.
I might come to something then.
It might come to something. Alright, I just need to try and figure out how to
Well, aye.
preserve it better than this, that and that thing, because so far I've just made sell a big pot of soup, a couple of jars of pasta, pesto that I've used, keep it as fresh. But I'd mainly just do it. Take the soup and chop some up, wash it up, bake the salad. That's the way I've been eating it.
Figure out how to start getting it out and about.
Well, it's like everyone trying to get the knowledge out there, and what other things are edible just in your vicinity here? Well, there's one there that I can see straight away that's no very hungry. And we're all thinking of it as a weed.
Couldn't tell you that name to do with that one.
Sticky Willies.
Ah, no, it's sticky really well. You've got the actual official name.
Flavour. Apparently the claws are edible, the leaves are edible, things like that. We weren't, the education system failed us all. Absolutely. Because it never taught us how to get all this stuff out of nature and survive.
Because everyone was just obsessed with opening a tin.
Yep. Going to the shop, getting the
Foraging's big business nowadays. You can pay a fortune to go away on a foraging weekend.
Well, the main reason I started bringing some of it up is one of the protesters in some gout was saying to us, so I'll bring some of that up for you. Next week he never turned up, and here's me getting that's a wee bag. I mean a big carrier bag full of it. He never turned up, so one of the boys, I don't know if it was one of them that just passed there a minute ago, and might not be. He came up, I could hear them talking about it, and even clover.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. So I could hear them talking about that, and next time he was talking about all this last week, and I was like, aye. In fact, I've got a bag up the road, so he was a really, really big bag. Next week I had to come up, that was the week that inspector came back. It was the next day, the weekend bag. And I'm walking down with a big bag of that tea. For one of them up there. And she's a wee bit, she's out there, the looks of it. Just see what you can look at, man. So I see your mates, your mates are in there. There's a wee bit there, no one will post it. Stuff like business cards. No, she makes a mean spinach. So, me's for Merlin, I've got more than enough. Make me a nice big tub of spinach curry with that. open the finish for the day. Alright, there's not as many here yet, but there might still be there.
A few tonic, I would think.
Well,
Still early.
like I say, I brought that up for one that's not even here.
It's time.
There's time. If no, I'll be taking it back home or putting it nobody wants
You can start handing out anyway.
Well, the first time I came up with it and I'm walking down there, I was half expecting can I have a look at your bag? The second time they already knew it, look, that's what it is. And then you can tell it's no. So I was half expecting. What's that, a big bag of green stuff? That too helps. And then, in fact, last week one of your inspectors as you say, it looks like some horse thing with it they call it. Maybe that's what they call it, horsey egg.
Everyone's got different names for everything, eh?
Will you do it then? Well, I'll just be sitting here.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm not doing my usually smoke my head off.
Giving up?
Trying to.
Cut down.
Try to gear up.
Like that. Fidgety. Think of what to do. Yeah. How many do you smoke a day now?
Fuck.
It's expensive.
That's the coffee's getting me. Gave up 15 times before. I end up going back.
Willpower.
It's all willpower. Ladies and gentlemen, 360's got 64% and she switched herself off. Right, I'm in. Alright, I've got a mic. So it's folk can hear what I'm saying because I speak to the polos too much. So, with that side of my grass,
you can't win, eh?
This side of my Nazi with a camera.
You can't win, eh?
I can't win.
You just can't win.
But that camera, that's the 361. So when that goes up, you the viewer. So what do you look?
Right. I'm looking forward to that, like. When will you have it up tomorrow?
This one will be broadcast at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, like a live stream.
Alright,
That one will be uploaded just like a normal video. YouTube takes ages.
I know I can.
Like 2 parts of that one. We've just finished processing yesterday today, we set it.
Alright,
Alright, one was up the day before the other one. It's not a 5-minute job.
I hardly ever, very rarely do I watch mainstream media, as in the HTV, BBC, Channel 4. Can't stand them. I always watch YouTube because what you see on YouTube is what you get, for the most part.
That's a 360, part 1 or part 2, you know, it tells you it's a 360 at the end. Dates and times, tells you what they are, but that's part 1, it's a start. You, the viewer.
That's a good view, that is brilliant.
You control it yourself. You can just...
So, like on them nights, very rare that I watch it on my laptop, although I should, because
If
you
you
can
watch-
make the comments, but you can't on the telly.
No, if you do watch it, your telly, you'll be able to use your remote control to turn on about. You'll not be able to zoom at all with it. Right? Can you zoom? You can zoom on normal videos, but not the 360 using the pinch. You know, so if it's a set, just that type of normal video, you can pinch in and look at that side, or pinch in and look at that side, blah blah blah. But with the 360, if you're watching it through a computer, the scroll wheel on the mouse will zoom you in, it'll zoom you out, but when you're trying to zoom out, it'll bring up the next bar, so that's how you do it. But see where your keypad is for your numbers? Plus minus at the top. Zoom in and in. Alright, you can't get the exact zoom that I can get on the software at home. You know, I can zoom in there and I can zoom out there.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been covering this for the start.
the channel was actually started at the request of both sides to see the drone footage, because I cover the drone. I fly a drone. The first few of them I used to fly felt like
Up there, right.
because I was totally with it.
Yeah.
But then they kept coming up, where can we see it, blah blah blah. The channel was started up for the folk to see it.
What drone you got?
It's the Mini 4 Pro I've got.
Oh, right.
I've also got a Neo
Right.
FPV kit.
I've got the DJI 5. I had 3 and 4. I've now got 5 and the Air 3S. And I love the drones. Love the
No
drones.
fancy that a 360.
I do, but it's kind of dear. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, like, and,
Yes, it is,
and that's just a drone on its own. You've got all your add-ons and all the rest of it. It works out.
Well, personally myself, because of all the equipment I need to buy the drone and spare batteries. It'll work with my, it'll work with your 5 controller.
Second?
With your 5 controller.
Yeah.
It'll work with that.
Yeah, yeah, aye.
You know, so you don't need to buy a controller like that. It'll work with that controller. It'll work with your one you can put a screen in play.
Is it working this summer? What's the maximum? The name of it? Have you got the plus ones there?
No, there was
Just the
standard.
normal ones. That depends on how much you're recording as well.
Average 25-minute constant recording. That's the max. Averaging between 15 and 25.
Yeah.
Coming down. It depends what you're doing. The more you're flying, I suppose, the more you're hovering, the more you achieve.
The more you're flying, the more what?
The more you're actually flying,
Yeah.
the more you're actually the longer you'll get.
Unless you're recording it, so for
Not even more recording. Right? See, the more you're hovering, it takes me to shoot the batteries to keep the sleep.
I never picked up on those. There's one of them in particular last year I took it once. And from my house, not that one, the other one, stood there. So I want to get right over the purpose, right, from there, right over.
I didn't hear this and the cameras know what to hear it either.
Did they? Did it? And that had the plus battery, and it didn't go as far as it should have. Should have went a lot more further. But it didn't, so. But it's saying that on the quantity as well, all the way.
Well, I record more less than I take after the because I'm 25 minutes live and recording out of that.
I think it makes a difference if you're going some distance and it's a straight line, you'll get further.
Also, it depends on your mix.
If you're going against the wind, yeah.
If you're going against the wind, but most of what I'm doing when I'm up here, obviously, anyway, I'm just going.
How long have you had the YouTube on your channel?
The channel was started a year before up here.
Just for this?
Just for this. You know,
What, tell me, between you and I, if you got that there, right, and if you saw an instant over there, or over here, like a clean, would you be obliged to bring that to the police?
if the police request the footage, then you get it. Right? The police have requested the footage for an instant report, and they can tell the recordings don't get stopped at all.
Yeah.
You can review it, but whatever goes up, goes up. Right? I don't cherry pick what I put up. To cut out criminal
Just
activity. It gets put up.
put it up as it is.
If anyone from either side,
If it's obvious that a crime's been committed, is YouTube going to put that up? Can they know
my equipment's been damaged up here.
Yeah.
Bottom camera was kicked over.
Was it?
Right here.
Deliberately. That side.
Nope.
This side.
That side came to my aid.
Aren't they so peaceful?
That side came to, this side came to my aid. They were the ones that did it. At the time, I was actually airlogged, so you being a drone pilot, you know that she should be charged with being a pilot.
That's right, you know that's against the law. It's literally against the law.
Yep,
You're
it's
breaking
the
the law if you do that.
same charge
You're
as-
interfering with the pilot.
Well, at the time, they were putting on the page a lot that we were complaining that this side was harassment for one month. So at the time, I had the drone up there, I was watching them going away, and I moved into where that green box was. The tripod was out like a tripod,
Yeah.
and I can show you the footage.
I'm good to know. I'm good to know.
I had to get the footage for one of this side.
So you'll have that on YouTube just now? I'll
It's on
watch
there.
it. I'll watch it.
And you can you zoom in, you can see her coming around and nice walk. Oh no, it's stayed up.
Why would you do that?
So let's pick it up. Since it's managed to stay up, let's pick it up and let's put it down. Using the feet on the camera.
Was she getting charged? Or he? Was
Oh,
that
the
he or
police
she?
are
Right, that old nugget. When it suits them,
and the
eh?
inspector that was on duty that day came back 35 events later and see these wee pig pens.
What?
These wee pens. One there, one there.
Oh, aye.
They're for me.
What do you mean they're for you?
They're for me.
For what?
Pick your side. No, I've been here. 35 events after he came back.
What good's
It's in there.
in there, like?
What good's in there? What good's up there? I mean, where it is here, you get to see as much of base sides. I mean, alright, I'm slightly over this way more than I would be, but that's because it's one side. Two sides here. Then
Yeah, straight down.
I'm up there, see roughly where the pool is.
Yeah.
That's where the X marks the spot in the centre of my screen. Right, up past there, just before that wee car. You know, roughly about there. That's roughly where the centre of my screen is. So it's getting equal.
So that person who damaged your camera, your equipment, and that,
She's
like,
been back.
she's been back.
She's been asked for a comment on her actions.
Aye.
And that's
And she gave one.
No, but her colleagues were victim blamed and
As they do.
my fault.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
You know, it's
You
my-
shouldn't be
It's
standing
my
there.
fault, I'm on a
you
public
Nazi.
thing. Aye. It's my fault that somebody come along.
I know. Aye.
And if you actually watch,
I can't wait to watch that one. I really can't.
it's under there. I think that's under the county protest. That'll be back roughly about the 7th of February. That's when it's peaked.
All right. Aye.
That's the exact date that we're in about the 7th of February. That's when it happened.
Well, my thing was rock and roll bikes. That's my YouTube
Oh,
channel.
biker.
No, I'm not a biker as such. Although I just bought a scooter, but I put it as rock and roll bikes because I work for a charity who repairs bicycles. Right, as a volunteer in Howgate,
I know where you are.
in First Steps.
I know
I
where
work nearly.
That's like a toy.
So I thought I'll just call it that. But the thing is, there's others there that have got the same name, so mine's has got a dog beside it.
Yeah.
So if you ever fancy if you fancy a laugh, have a look at my shit.
No worries, all good.
Some of it's no bad, but most of it's pretty naff.
Well, let's say this was up here. I've got
It's
a few
none of this. It's all just
I've got a few
places.
castles and things like that, and a few that
Yeah.
I've done on there. But a lot of the stuff with today with the drones
Yeah.
can't be aired. You know,
Yeah.
for reasons and things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. So it's a tool for me for a lot of other things.
Yeah.
You know, so
Most of, if not all of mine, is for like monuments and stuff like that. Stirling
Yeah.
Castle, Princess
I've done
Street, the castle.
you see the cheeky buggers about the cemetery?
What cemetery? What are you talking about?
Stirling Castle.
Huh?
Stirling Castle.
What about?
Right. You used to have just to fly your drone there, if you want to take off and land on Stirling Castle, I take it you don't do your checks.
What do you mean? Don't do the checks? What do you mean?
Check to see if there's any flight restrictions or something.
Oh, aye.
You use one system.
I do.
Right.
I've got it on my phone.
Right. Well, if you go into there, if you go to Stirling Castle, go in.
Oh, fuck, I always do my checks. Like.
No, you need to pay to take off.
I heard about that. Aye.
You need to pay to take off and land on Stirling Castle. Right? Actually, just go. Got that, now they want to pay for that.
Well, if I was there, they wouldn't get a penny. And how would they get it? How are they going to get you to pay?
Well,
They can't. How can they enforce that? And that is a choice thing. You don't have to.
take off and land on that bit there, with the castle bit itself. I think they even took down the north and all that into it. That thing's not
Right now, there's no restrictions there.
never required.
And that's only theirs. It's not a law. That's only a
take off
policy.
to take off and land on there. To fly over it.
Right. I've
So-
actually done it. And one of the first times I was still pretty much an amateur, like, but I was in the forestry, if you will. See, you've got the castle here. There. I'm over there. Like maybe 500 metres, and it's all forestry land where the public are allowed. It's public. And the castle's way up there. So I was thinking, I need to get a gap, I'll see if I get that safe bit. And I found one, it was really quite open, wide, no trees. I knew I could get it up and over.
Yeah.
And that's
I
exactly what I
used to
did.
use that cemetery as my take off and landing spot.
Yeah.
Right. And now they've bought that cemetery.
Right, aye. But if you were to stand there, take it off, and follow my blah blah, go back, and you think, how can they how are they going to get money out of you?
Well, mine we're all starting to get this remote ID coming in.
Aye.
Remote ID comes in January, is it?
I know that in some places it's already a thing with.
But see,
I
they
don't-
might have a wee bit extra leeway with the castle as well, due to the fact that that's still a barracks.
See, it doesn't make sense though, because you can think they're drawn from somewhere off public land, like we're standing here, and get the same shit.
It's just to take off and land.
Well, a drone user isn't going to bother their arse about that, are you?
Well, I do.
Well, yeah, but no, what I mean by that
I'm
is
paying them 25
you can be a lot further away and still get the same footage.
See, right at the bottom of the driveway,
Yeah,
take off and land for them.
it doesn't make sense, does it?
It's just within that you've got to watch exactly the boundaries so you don't get
See, the other thing about that, it's the same as anywhere else where they say, oh no, you can't from here, blah blah blah, it's this, that, and that thing. What they're forgetting is they're getting free advertising, free promotion, free. Now, you and I know how much advertising
publicity
costs, thousands of pounds. They're getting it free, and yet, oh no, you can't do that.
Well, if you're a big enough channel, you don't have a problem with it. You take off and land free there.
And mine's isn't it big?
I know a few that actually meet the official photographers. So they get the best deal. They get the free take off and land, but that's pure mods.
And what though? As I said, I wouldn't give a flying shit about their restrictions for one of a better word, because I know, you know, we could be another mile away and we can still get some footage.
Here looks like a fair there at the floor.
You reckon? Right, nice talking to you, my man.
Nice talking to you, and you have a
Take
good
care, eh?
evening. flight restrictions in the area. Coming up on the drone map either. it, Mr. Crows. Do your duty, send them scared.
Right.
See you later.
What's going on today then? I didn't think people even advertised that.
Alright, I brought some more of my garden here. Nice road here today.
Big bum in the back of that, I'll show you. Give it a picture.
I just thought I'd make a flying visit, but
Want some ground ale doing something?
offer it to the police, see if they'll deal with it.
Oh, the police know about it. We've already had that discussion.
So where are they from the day? I've seen there's a fight one
A couple of Edinburgh ones, couple of Glasgow ones for it until one of them's been through here
Teams are just
before.
leaving people alone these days, so
Aye. Well, there is that. I went even the boys yet to get his side done early tonight.
he's wanting what? He's wanting football.
Aye.
No, I just
Didn't blame him.
thought I'd go out.
Alright,
I just because I had to drop stuff off at 7 o'clock. I'll drive up here, see what's going on, but it's fucking dead on Wednesdays. It's Saturdays with the Jengas, wherever it is.
Well, they were supposed to be playing balls last Saturday.
I don't know. I mean, I just like this random picture, but see, at the end of the day, I mean, there is the space for goals. If they
There
want
is
to,
the space,
there is the
it's
space.
just no very level playing surface.
Just get some fake grass.
Aye, but even at that, wouldn't it still be a level
Yeah.
playing surface with all the potholes?
We all need Jenga on each side and see who lasts longer.
Long time since I played Jenga.
Well,
Mind you, learn more something you do when you're younger.
I mean, we can always
It's a
have
game for them all.
we can always have the argument about whether or not playing Jenga outside a hotel is maybe the best use of people's time, but
Well, I'm not debating it. No, I'm not debating it. You know, it's entirely up to yourselves and the viewers to make up your own minds.
I think everyone should just bring their box of Jenga with them. Just get a whole load of Jenga. They're just replacing, instead of all the people standing there, it's just Jenga towers.
I'll just be bringing my own wee vans just to hold up.
You could probably just
Probably take them
I
ones
just
there.
leave that right there. You can see the board and just say, look, if you get a start.
To be honest, see that one there? That's the one. Aye, well.
Yeah, 15th August, so you're going to get marks and that. You know there's a mattress as well.
Aye.
I wonder if that's got scabies or something. There's stories going about scabies.
Couldn't tell you, man.
You think they'd be covered in snap?
Well, the game will waste one, at least.
I'm not in there anyway, so I just
right,
thought I'd make a quick appearance, but
Well, hopefully they'll not be here much longer and I can get home and get this done.
I miss the days when it was all at night and everyone would do it. You would always get. Has there been any actually coming in and out the day? Someone said. Look, all the curtains are shut and everything. That's a. People are saying like curtains are all shut.
That's about it. They'll know what I came out to do. They could already, in fact, they could already do it with the Alabama.
Hopefully not.
Saturday or was it Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday.
I'll show you this on my phone anyway.
There was a few of them sitting there waiting to join me last Wednesday night in the sun and all that.
I might find it. I've not brought it with me today because it was a waste of time, but this is what I've picked up. Well, it'll be very interesting.
I've thought about buying one myself.
Might as well get a good deal on eBay. Ask Phil, he'll tell you what to do.
Aye, well, we did say it's through the auctions. But it's trying to find the right auction. Selling them cheapy.
I found I got a good price on the whole all the parts there. I said, well, might as well just get it.
The deal Falkirk was we got, that was a good deal, 25 quid or something like that. We got the whole house for. See you Saturday. Have some fun in the sun. Aye. You should be getting yourself one of these. I need to get the money first. See you later.
right bastard. You're a fucking traitor! Hey, you punk fucking ballbag, get back in there and fucking find the rest of the fucking bucket. Rat.
Well, He's trying for a job.
You're trying for a job there. Yeah. A bit of a community activity there, helping the boy with the barriers so you can get him to watch the football. Just saying, a community activity to help that boy get home for the football. He's definitely touting for a job. Whoa. Nearly. Is that an injury there? Now I bet you wouldn't expect empty home.
You go back to fucking Ibrox!
time. Just waiting on that lot going. Mind you, go up a bit.
If you were sole trader and you have to pay 26 making tax digital rates. What it looks
rheumatism, arthritis, all that take. It's a natural remedy. See you later, have a nice one.
You are dismissed. We are going home. Bye bye.
Right. Right, that's everybody starting to head off, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll just call it a day there. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks, bye.